Paul, and this is Underwood Homes. This is our new project. It's 3 cottages currently. They all need gutting and renovating, and we're going to transform them into 3 beautiful 2-beds ready for sale. All 3 of them are in a bit of a sorry state at the minute. That doesn't matter because they're going to get a lot worse before they get better. Access to the site is a bit tight. We're right on a busy road, which doesn't help things, and it's going to be a bit of a pain throughout the job. To start with, we're going to take this wall down, open up this driveway, just so we can get access while we're working. One of the things I really liked about this plot when I bought it is how big this plot on the side is here. So I'm exploring whether or not we'd be able to get a house or at least a big extension or something on the building at some point. So yeah, I wanted to get a project like this because we just finished the first plot up at Bowdens and I've had to sell that house. So before starting the second house, I wanted to get projects like this, try and flip them quite quick, make some money, just to get a bit of money in the pot to throw into that second build, make things a bit easier. Well, the main reasons I like this project, it needs so much work. It's more work than, say, like your average DIYer or the person who likes renovating houses. It's a lot more work than they can do. That market of the kind of lower end easy flips is kind of saturated. So this one, you know, you need someone with experience who knows what they're doing to turn this one into profit. Final positive of this site, which I was willing to pay a little bit more for, but didn't have to in the end, is it's only 5 minutes down the road from my house. So that just makes my life easier. Before the auction, I did come and view the property, had a good look around, and it looked hideous, but nothing I haven't done before, and loads of potential. So yeah, I was well up for it. And that's that really. This is the kind of thing that I put a lot of people off, like buying a project and stuff like that, but it's not really anything to worry about. You know, if your wall's falling down, it doesn't matter. It's just the render and that on top. This is the kind of thing I do look for when I'm buying a house because it scares everyone else out. There's less competition. So, you know, people are scared of that because the plaster's falling off, but underneath, it's still solid stone. That's not going anywhere. So this is just tired and old, but that lasts a lifetime. So another type of thing, you know, in old places that people will probably be worried about, like, you know, oh my God, this wall looks like there's a big hole there or something. But someone like me, that's another advantage because it's rock hard. Nothing to worry about. Cool. You can see it's actually still good. Once we scrape all this old muck off, they'll be really nice. Filled all the voids with cement to try and level the floor out. But there is flagstones under there. Once we scrape it all back and clean it, it'll be good. This is the first cottage. You can see it's a bit old and worn out, like the lintels are all knackered. That bit of render there is hiding some horrible stuff, which we're gonna have to get into at some point to make it safe to sell it on. Come on in and have a look. Yeah, this is the front room of the first one. And I've got to kind of strike a good balance with the renovation works as to trying to maybe keep some features, but obviously sacking off all the stuff that's crap. So all the walls are going to get stripped right back to stonework and start again because they're all hanging and the render's starting to fall off and things. But things like these blue layer slabs, potentially going to do is pull them all up, damp proof the floor, insulate it, relay it. These slabs, I think once they're cleaned up and looking nice, they're going to look so nice. It'd be such a shame to rip this floor out. So this room might stay. Through here, this is where the kitchen is or was. The 2 cottages are similar layout. They're going to have a single story kitchen extension on the back, and then we're hoping to totally take out this back wall so it all just flows out into the kitchen, and this will be like a kitchen diner area. This is another thing. Part of me wants to rip the old staircase out and just put a nice new one in, but then part of me is like, well, this is like, you know, actually could be a real nice feature, you know, if it was tightened up and looked pretty. Look at that for a wonky floor. Get all these floorboards up, get rid of all the joists and put new joists in, new floorboards, so everywhere upstairs is like solid and flat and level and nice. Probably get rid of all these walls and change the layout a bit, new doors and things. Plan up here is to hopefully bring this floor level to that level. That'll give us more room downstairs in the new kitchen bit. Push this roof up basically with a big dormer window and a nice big window looking out that way, hopefully. Come out the back door, this is the back garden. So the new single story extension will come out to about here. Flat roof, lantern in the ceiling, things, nice open plan kitchen looking out into the back garden. Gonna look beautiful. So this is the second one. These are a bit better condition inside because someone was living in them till a couple months ago, I think. This one and the other cottage are kind of like mismatched and overlay each other a bit. It's a real weird layout, which we're going to try and just straighten out to make it easy, basically. But you can see it's much better condition. Equally, we're still going to do the same amount of work. All the ceilings come down, the walls will be stripped bare. We'll lift these carpets and see if it's, hopefully it's beautiful flagstones, but find out when we pull them up. Very similar layout to the other one, same plan. But back wall's going to come out into the kitchen. Same staircase as well as the other one. Yeah, currently, so same again, we're going to rip the floors out, change the layout, because currently it's just like a weird empty space, this bit. And that fireplace is huge, that's taking up loads of room, so might look at options of trying to make that a bit smaller, get some more space in here. One bedroom there, bit of wall falling down there. And the other bedroom here, you can see the floors up and down again. And look, it all shakes when you bounce. First two cottages are accessed from the main road in through the front, but this one's down the side. And again, this one was lived in till a couple months ago, and it really stinks. Smell that? It's gross. So this is like a little, really, really small, tight little one. Kind of similar kitchen feel to the other two, but just a bit pokier. So we'll end up opening these right up. Yeah, weird. So like a little kitchen bathroom through there, but that'll all get opened up that way, and it'll feel a lot bigger. Similar staircase, have the floor changed, the roof lifted, and a bit of a better window going on there. And the same in that room, I think. All of this stuff will get ripped out, roof up, window, focused on the back. This bit is just all higgledy-piggledy, like outbuildings and just a shed and things. Like the other side, it's just like funny little rooms and things. But in that real pokey, where the bathroom was in the kitchen, in that cottage, that's the other side of this wall, this timber wall, literally. So I'm thinking kitchen will end up getting knocked through into this building and opening the whole kitchen up. Yeah, we just found the most effective way really is to strip it all off with shovels, all off the walls and the ceilings and that. Get it on the floor, separate it out and chuck it through a tube out the window into the back of the trailer and get it gone straight away. So yeah, a lot of fanning about, but it's all looking good. Nice to get stuck into it. It's been a hideous job really, because everywhere's all plaster and lath, so old dusty dry plaster stuck everywhere, and then you've got all the little labs, the bits of wood that come off with it. Really, we've been having to go through and separate the wood from the plaster as much as we can, which is just a nightmare, but that's all to do with getting rid of it after. Like, you know, the lime we can kind of get rid of as hardcore and bits and bobs here and there, whereas the wood and wallpapers, everything that comes off gets separated and sent to the recycling centre to get rid of. We've pretty much got all the house stripped now, all the render off, so glad to see the back of that. That's the end of episode 1. Next week we are cutting the roof trusses, getting rid of the roof, getting rid of the floor joists and the floorboards, cutting all of that out, making a start on the lintels at the front of the building, getting ready so we can get all the new joists in and the new flooring down, and we'll be finding out what is happening with the roof, whether we are keeping it or whether it's going. So tune in next week. I'll see you on the next one.